There we go. All right, all right. Welcome, welcome. How's everybody doing? Welcome to another edition of A Better Man. I'm one of your hosts. I am Truth. Let's introduce the room like we always do. Shout out to my brother from another mother, Mr. Jazz. How are you today?
All right, don't mind this pimple. I'm sorry.
It's all good. It's all good.
It's life, baby.
I mean, when you rub your forehead in it, it happens sometimes from time to time. Oh,
I
man.
need a makeup crew.
And we're going to look into that. Mr. CEO himself, Mr. BR.
What up, man? How you
What's
doing?
good, man?
Frontliners Entertainment, Constructed Commerce Music. We
Yes,
good,
sir.
man. How you?
Yo, real talk, yo. How did that name come up, man?
Which
I always
one?
wanted to ask you, BR.
Which, BR?
And the way you spelled it's fucking perfect. So I was just like, how would you, spell? I was like, damn, that shit is fire.
Well, my first DJ name was K the Barber.
Okay.
And a lot of people was like, why? Even when they gave me the name, when my man Severe, shout out to Severe, when he gave me the name, I was like, why Barber? He was like, well, barbers cut hair, you cut records.
Nice.
But he spelled it BRBA.
Ah.
And I was like, why this way? Because it stood for beats, rhymes, breaks, and ad-libs.
Nice.
So
Nice.
as I got older, K the Barber went from the barber to the barb, then BR. And then I was just spelling it B.R. And I was like, let's get creative with it. And I spelled it BEARE. BR. And people couldn't pronounce it. They was like, bear.
Is it French?
And I was like, I'm like, if you was reading a sentence, how would you read this? BR. I'm like, okay then. What the fuck is so hard about it? BR. And then, so I just went with BR. as you get older, the name just got smaller, got shorter.
Right.
And instead of saying B.R, I just spelled it the way you would spell it.
Right.
Capital B, lowercase e, lowercase a, capital R. So the BR is still,
A little more emphasis.
yeah, that's all.
Okay.
So that's how the name came along. Shout out to my man Severe for giving me the name.
Shout out, man. And also shout out to Jeff, taking care of some personal things.
Jeff, we got you, pimping.
We got you, man. We got you. Keep your head up.
Yes, sir. Hold your head.
Shout out to you and your family. Wish y'all the best. Keep your heads up. Sorry for the loss.
Definitely.
Because it's back to back.
That shit's tough.
Yeah, man. It's crazy. All right, so we're going to hold it down. So, Jeff in here, we got no information
You
for
got no updates today.
Yeah,
You are on your own for the next
you're
week.
on your own today until next week. That is
Yeah,
the
just
information
DM him.
guy.
Yeah,
There you go.
DM all your questions.
at Jeff Shares.
There you go.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk to him. Definitely want to change his Instagram to Mr. Socks for real.
Yeah,
Gotta do that.
he's got to. Or start another page.
Something. Gotta do that. All right, y'all. So we're gonna get right into the topic today. Got a couple things for you. May not be too long, but we might be long. It is how it is. So the question we want to say, and we always want to help fellas out, find the right type of individuals to settle down with, to have relationships with.
Right, whether
So
female or male, that's up to you.
Yeah, that's why you said it that way,
Yeah.
yo. It's up to you. Your preference is your
Or
preference.
in between nowadays.
Yeah.
You got to
No judgment on this end.
Yeah, be correct or whatever they call it or whatever.
Politically correct.
As long as it's not like animals or kids, we don't give a fuck. Yeah.
Yeah, as long as you ain't a pedophile.
Pedophile or a bestiality
Yeah.
person or
We're
a
good.
tree fucker.
Yeah.
Like I said, whatever.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah.
Tree fucker.
So
We'll report your ass.
we definitely will.
crazy.
Tree fucker.
So we want to help you out. So we want to tell you what type of women or men, it's your preference. So we're gonna say women, not to deal with.
Right.
So we're gonna say never date a woman that does this.
You came up with a good one the first time. Go ahead.
All right. So
I said oh, yeah. Never date a woman that can't cook.
there
Nah,
we
it's
go.
not being sexist. It's just that
Yeah.
like don't date a guy that can't do something simple like either change the oil or have the oil change. One of the two.
Yeah.
Now,
I think
Yeah.
nowadays fellas cook better
Yeah.
than women. I'm not saying women can't
it
cook. I'm
doesn't
not
matter.
saying
It's
that
better.
ladies.
Just do it.
I'm just saying fellas have
That's
become
it.
so I guess
Independent.
independent or like they've always moms is like I'm going to show you how to cook so you ain't got to worry about not eating because she can't cook.
That's
and
what
so
my
forth.
parents did.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I know how to cook. The problem is it feels good when someone cooks for you.
I mean,
it makes you feel wanted.
it does. That's very what it is. You feel
Yeah, to say it's good for
appreciated.
you.
You feel like
So it's not a ham and cheese sandwich.
Yeah, and I mean cook. I don't mean
Yep.
open up a can and microwave.
Warm
the
up a
bitch.
stove or something
Yeah, don't
like
warm
that.
up. Don't warm up water and like, or your baby made a pot of rice. What's with the rice?
Talking about cooking things from
I-
scratch.
Cook, god damn it, cook. All fresh vegetables, all fresh ingredients. Like cook. Don't tell
Use
me
the oven too. Shit.
Yeah, use the oven if you got to. Bake some rolls from scratch. I mean, damn.
Like it's not a sexist thing. Like you say, like I said before, a woman. If you say a woman, can you cook? And then so can you build a house? I don't have to. I can pay for a house. Can you pay for a personal cook?
That's
no.
it.
So can you cook?
That's-
But I ask you that again.
That's it. And you don't have to. I hate the word breadwinner, but if the guy is the one out doing all the work, bringing in the finances, nobody wants to walk in the house to a uncooked house.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
Well, it's not just that. If you can build a house, you'd
Yeah.
be rolling in the dough.
Yeah.
I mean,
I remember
you
those
got
days.
a profession, not a
For
job.
real, you got a damn talent and a skill.
Definitely remember those days. I would come home from work, and my son's moms would be like, "Well, when are we eating?"
Whew.
Bitch, you been here all fucking day long.
All day.
You know
Me-
what kills me is that when they had the balls to even ask it or even think it.
Yeah.
That's amazing shit right there, man.
If you gotta walk in your house and your child looks at you and goes, "All right, Dad, I'm hungry."
Yeah, we ain't playing that shit.
Yeah,
We're
Mom says
not
you're cooking
doing
something.
that.
What we eating?
Yeah. Mom said that you taking care of dinner tonight. What?
Yeah,
All right,
I'm
we
sitting
gonna
at the,
eat. She
yeah.
not.
Well,
Yeah.
the funny thing is when I was married, I used to work 3 jobs, right? No kids. That was stupid. Right? and my wife, well, I worked as hard as you does. You work 1 job. Your idea is overtime is 10, 15 minutes. I work 3 jobs, and you want me to fucking cook something?
No way in hell.
Fuck you.
Cook, man. That's what you do.
Because
draw
her
you-
mother didn't teach her anything.
I
And
draw you the
She was
word
spoiled.
cook.
word, I mean, and if I don't give, the YouTube University, man, go in there and figure it out. But
You want anything from YouTube?
You gotta know how to cook, man. And I mean, you don't have to. You don't
mean,
have to
like-
get. You don't have to get like lasagna. You don't have to get deep
Like
with
spaghetti, it's simple.
But
but
if
you
you
can
if you
still
can
put your
cook
foot in it.
if you can cook 10 simple meals,
Rotate it.
rotate them. We're fine.
Write the
Real talk.
recipes down on index cards. Or
Real
whatever.
talk.
However you gotta do it. Like
And
you
then
said,
as time
spaghetti.
goes on, you learn, do your own shit.
And you start getting creative, and you can make regular spaghetti. Then you go, hey, you know what? What would happen
A
if
little
I
twist on it.
yeah,
Yeah,
then
yeah.
what would happen
yeah.
if I put some Italian sausage in this? Oh wow,
Yeah.
Do something different. Just don't have a nigga come home to a sandwich, man.
Sandwich.
Man, I'd freak the fuck out, yo.
It's white bread with just mayo, and that's it.
Word.
Lettuce, tomato, or onion.
Wish you had meat in that sandwich type shit.
Baby, I made you a BLT, bitch.
Or a prison special, bologna and cheese.
Hey man, if it got applewood bacon, you gonna take that shit. But that shit was popping. I still remember how that shit tastes. It's been like 15 years.
Especially the thick cut ones.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
That might be a pass.
Oh
You gotta know how
man.
to cook. What you
All right,
got,
so never date a woman who doesn't know how to cook.
Jeff? Yeah, what you got?
What you got?
Oh God. Let me see. Never date a woman that goes out every weekend with her friends.
All right,
Every
that was-
single
That was
goddamn
definitely
weekend.
one of mine.
There's
Never date a
different-
woman who can't stay home.
Well, yeah, that's the
Yeah,
thing.
I
Like, if you
agree.
want to go out to see your friends you haven't seen in a while, have a few drinks, whatever. But if you're going every fucking week, that means
Right.
you want to dance with dudes, like you want to talk to dudes, and if you meet the right one that knows how to spit, your panties are off in the car,
Yeah.
and you know it.
You get
So you
game
don't
that
fit.
night. You get game that night.
So
They come home and cuddle up with you. After the nigga done ripped in the car.
Well, a lot of times, you know, like
her pussy be wetting you, but it's not that. It's something else.
he's skinny in it. Oh man. Now, a lot of times, like I've never been that type of person who was like, yeah, they really didn't want my shorty to go out. Like I wanted to go out with her girls, enjoy herself, have a couple of drinks, come home hot and bothered, and then I'm gonna bust her
And drunk.
ass.
That's
Like
cool.
that's the thought process in my mind.
Right.
But if we're doing this like every single day, there's an issue, there's a problem there.
Yep.
Because you damn sure wouldn't allow you to do that shit every Friday night.
At all.
Especially if she comes home, takes a shower, and go to bed. Because if you have a girlfriend that doesn't cheat on, you, she's drunk, she comes home, you can be dead asleep. She'll try to rape you.
Yeah.
That's awesome. But
That's cool. But if she comes home, you hear the shower go off, and she crawls back in bed and don't touch you,
yep.
you better crawl out of bed and start asking questions.
I feel you, man. I feel you. All right, I got one.
Motherfucker.
Never date a woman that only takes baths.
Okay, that marinates in that shit. No, you need to shower.
Never date a woman that
That
only
means your
takes
pussy's
baths.
dirty and you're marinating.
Yeah.
the pussy.
Right. You marinate in your
Who takes
own
baths?
filth when you take
you
a
only
bath.
take a bath if you shower first and then you like maybe your back hurts, you want to
Right, you want to soak or whatever. But that's why I say only takes
Like
baths.
showers to me are unenjoyable. I mean, baths to me are unenjoyable. In the shower, you get everything.
Yeah,
Plus,
man.
you get the hot water on you. It's like, yeah.
Who the fuck if you ain't got a jacuzzi bathtub, man, I ain't sitting in no tub.
I don't care if that. Like, if you only take baths, like, because no one, like, the greatest thing about the showers, because, again, it rolls off you.
Right.
Well, the only thing you take a
but
bath
when you're
is a
in the
baby.
bath, when you soap
It's
up,
safer.
you just marinating all that
In
filth.
dirt.
Yeah,
You know it's nasty? You can see the dirt around the tub.
around the rim. And she just laying in there
Nah,
with the
man.
bubbles.
Or what's even worse is like the water changes colors.
And you just sitting in
What
that
the
shit.
fuck is that?
Now,
So my baby, give me a kiss.
I will soak, get up, take a shower, and get out. I'll do that. But
Okay.
Or sometimes they want to relax with bubbles with some strawberries. Or
No,
whatever.
you know, that's cool. Like, that's a relaxing feel, whatever.
Yes.
But you got to wash your ass.
Filling the tub with bubbles, the candles, and watching your girl relax is cool. But then when you leave, you tell her, make sure you take a shower when you're done. You're not just gonna sit in this dirty
Yeah,
ass
it's not-
water and
nah.
dry yourself off. Nah, yeah, I agree with you.
Because I always said the thing, like,
You only take a
you
bath
want to
is a problem.
see, maybe not see your girl use the bathroom, but you want to go in there after she uses it.
Check up on the bit. What's that? What's that ring around the tub?
Well, and not just that, it's the fact, because, like, it'll go tell you, like, you'll be amazed at how many people go to the bathroom and don't wash their hands.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So
At
if
work.
if
Oh.
you if she go to the bathroom,
should
you
piss
go
me
in there
off.
right after, and that sink is dry. That bitch ain't wash her hands.
You like it when they're at work and they pretend to wash their hands. They go like this, like bitch, I'm looking right at you.
Yo, I can't stand that.
I'm looking right at you.
Thank God I work in an industry where you pretty much forced to wash your hands because it's all dirt. Like
Right.
you're physically your hands under your nails, and these guys they wash their hands. But a lot of people use the bathroom and just walk the fuck out.
Wipe right
Not
out.
just that, they
Taking
they
the
come
shit
out of
and
the
all.
stall,
Take a shit and
and
all,
then
walk
they have
straight
the
out.
balls to go to the refrigerator, put their hands in the ice.
See,
I haven't gotten ice in like 4 or 5 years.
You know what? Shout out to Miss Beats because she just put me onto that shit yesterday.
What's that?
She was like, I need some ice. She's like, but don't get it out the cooler. And I'm like, why not? She was like, how many people putting their hands in there getting big?
Oh, you mean the cooler?
And I'm like,
yeah.
ooh,
no, you
look,
can't do that.
I don't drink out of a cup at a
You know what's
barbecue.
cute?
Right.
I never
Remember the
thought about
spigot?
it.
People say, I want some cold water. And they go, psst.
Oh.
That is fucking. I'm looking at it. It's like, there's a bottle. Oh, there's water in there? And yeah, motherfucker, just look.
She put me onto that yesterday with the whole ice thing.
Yeah.
And I never put two and two together because I never go to the bar and go, hey, let me get ice out of
Right.
the cooler. And when I do that, there's a separate cooler for the ice.
Right.
And
Or
a
a
guy-
bucket or something.
Oh, yeah, and there's a cup there that you put the cup in, you get your ice and you leave. But I never thought about the whole.
Well, the thing is, if this is like a kid's thing, like just soda or whatever, you don't have to get ice. But if there's liquor involved, you're gonna need ice. You need a separate ice container.
Yeah, I didn't. You just put me onto that whole never date a woman that takes a bath. I never really
Yeah.
thought
Only
about
baths.
that.
That shit is.
Sitting in your own filth.
Yeah, man. That's
Ass.
because
Stuff.
and this is why like
Everything.
we always had the discussion where I said
Push
like
stuff.
I always say I would rather move in with a person right away than
Yeah.
to date him for a couple of years and
Nah.
then start living with him and then realize there's a lot of shit that I can't take.
So you want to find out from the rip.
I want to find out from the rip. You know what I mean? You want to know if this person's a clean person.
Well,
are they
sometimes
not?
if you go out with them, they know you're how like Beach got you to the not getting the ice in the cooler. You learn stuff.
Yeah,
Sometimes when you date, you learn like a dirty bitch might be a clean bitch by the end of 3 years because she knows how you are.
Yeah, you might be able to change him.
Yeah.
But at some
Well,
point,
sometimes they think about it. Oh, he's right.
yeah, you might be able to give them a little wisdom. But at some point,
What if they don't?
natural,
Learn
your natural, I hate to say, but your natural laziness is going to come out, or your natural habits of what you did.
Well,
Right.
sometimes
It's
it's
gonna
not
come out.
like lazy. Sometimes that's what you learn from your parents. So when a girl is made to think about, damn, this motherfucker's right. I'm not gonna take a bath ever again. I'm gonna shower.
That's-
'Cause, back in the old days, people don't think about that.
Nah.
A lot of old buildings didn't even have showers. Everything was tub,
Everything
tub,
was
tub.
tubs, baby. Hell,
Yeah.
man, listen.
All that western and sand and dirt and shit. Woo.
My grandmother didn't have a shower in her house in South Carolina, and
Old
I can
clawfoot
remember.
tub.
I can remember when I was back in my younger days, and I'm talking about young. It was me and my 7 cousins, and guess what? We all hit that damn tub, and we ain't emptied the water out. Now that I'm thinking about it, that was some nasty shit, bro.
You didn't know any better. That was the times.
Yeah, it was We ain't got much water.
Right.
It's steaming hot for the first couple. By the time it got to me, it was lukewarm.
Right.
But everybody had to use the same water because that's just in the South and back in the early 80s.
Yeah,
And that's
plumbing
what
was
it was.
different.
I read an article back in like the 1900s. They took a shower or bath once a week, right? So they had this big ass tub. They filled it full of warm water, and the father, being the matriarch of the family, took a bath first. Then the kids, and then at the end it was actually the wife, and at the end it was the youngest kid, and by then the water was like brown.
Jesus Christ.
But that's what they had.
That's all you had.
Water. Yeah, they didn't want to waste water.
Back when my grandma said, they used to fill the thing up for water and leave it in the sun for it to warm up.
That's how you do
Well,
it.
in Puerto Rico, they have the tanks on the roofs.
Yeah.
And that's how they heat.
That's
the
how they
water.
heat the water up.
You gotta do it. You gotta do it. All right, so never date a woman that won't stop eating out of your plate.
Oh, it's not that it's bad. It's just
Yes, the
annoying as fuck.
Fuck it is. Because it's just one of those
You want
ones.
fries? No.
Because my thing is,
Can I taste that?
I ordered what I wanted.
Yes.
You ordered what you wanted.
A taste is one thing, but she'll take half of it.
I don't even
Yeah.
want you to taste it because you should have ordered it.
See, I'm with you.
Yeah,
Well,
like the only
I
thing you
agree.
want to taste is your drink. All right, let me taste that.
But the thing is, they get like that because they want like a piece of you, sort of. Like they think it's cute.
Yeah.
Bitch, it's annoying.
I never had salmon before. I tried that. No, you can't.
And you know they had salmon. They're lying.
Next time we come back, you better order that motherfucker because you ain't gonna taste this
Because
shit.
if you see how I throw it down, you can be like, damn, that must have been good. Next time we show up, better get that damn
There
thing.
you go.
You want a piece, the slight sliver
Or
of the corner.
if I didn't finish my plate, which is rare, you be like, you want to try that piece right there? It's banging. You can try that, but nah, that constantly off the plate shit is not cute.
Yeah, I
It
don't-
suck when it's too much food. You take it home and then they eat it. And if I was thinking about that Simon all fucking day.
Yeah, that
Can't do it.
living
Can't
in the
do
house,
it.
living in the house with 3 kids, that shit's bare to
The
happen
thing is,
to me,
like,
boy.
You control yourself, right? But in the back of your mind, say, I wish it was legal to punch his fish in the
Yeah.
face.
Yeah.
Obviously, you won't do it.
You
but
can't, but-
you're thinking about it.
If
Like,
I could do this and not get arrested,
Like
I
if they
would do
made a
this.
video game with you and her as characters.
You can start playing. Beat your ass.
All right, all
Yeah,
right.
don't eat off the plate. That's.
Well, I mean, you got so many because like
It's rude.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
most. Nah, I gotta say most. Let me stop. Some women want you to order this and they're gonna order that because they really want both, so they want to eat out of your plate.
It ain't gonna happen here.
You know what I mean? That's the
Well,
thing.
you a
Like
dog? You can eat off my plate? What the fuck?
you order what you want. I'm gonna order what I want.
And I
You
can-
eat your plate, I eat mine, and
Or
again.
we make a predetermined decision. Well, I'll eat half your food. You'll eat half of mine.
Oh,
You know
hell.
what?
But that has to be before.
If you like, you
Yeah.
know what? I really want to try that. I really want to try that. All right, bust it. You order that, I order this, and we'll split each plate.
There we go. There we go.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Communication.
saying, yeah.
But if we walk into a place and I go, I'm getting the goddamn steak. Well, I'm not in the mood for steak. Cool. When the shit come out, don't go. Can I try that? No.
No,
No.
but they don't even ask. They just go like this with a fork.
Oh well, see, I ain't gotta deal with that shit.
Stab
that
fuck
ain't- that
out
ain't
motherfuckers.
happening. That ain't happening.
That's how you get
God.
stabbed.
Not happening.
All right, let's keep
And
it
'cause
going.
Now we're talking about dating. If I
Right.
barely know you, and we going out to eat. You put your fork in my plate, or you're gonna get to know me real quick.
You
Well, I
know,
would say
real
it's a,
quick.
it's a pet peeve for a lot of
Yeah.
people.
It's gonna get. What's that? Fuck out of here.
I'm
yo.
sorry. I thought there was a spider coming towards my plate.
Yeah, my fault. Look, it did. Look, your hand looked like a spider coming across.
You know, well, we eating outside now. You never know what
Yeah.
it could be.
Never know.
All right, let's keep it moving. Never date a woman that will never pick up a check from time to time.
Never. That means she expects you to pay for everything.
Don't do it, fellas. Don't do it.
I mean, they don't do it often, but I have it. 6 months later they'll get it again. But
Nah,
still,
nah.
still.
Fuck off. And I'm
Nah.
talking about I pay today, you pay tomorrow. And if you don't have any money, then we not going out.
Yeah. If it's
I know you shouldn't
mandatory
go out.
already in your mind that I'm paying for this date every time we go out,
Oh, you're sad mistaken.
you're sadly mistaken.
Like
Especially
you said, you pay prostitutes to go away.
whoever asks for the date pays. If you call and go, hey, I'm kind of hungry, I want to know. You're asking me out. That means you got it covered.
Right.
Right, but if you tell them that, they'll never ask you.
Then don't take me out.
Sound good to me.
Fine with me.
We
When
got
you call-
no
when you-
miscommunication.
When you call up and, hey, babe, where you at? I'm at the fucking endless apps at TGI Fridays. Was good. You ain't invite me? I know I didn't invite you because I wanted to eat and pay for myself. I can't pay for you right now.
Well, I think it's like you said, it's all about wording. Because a lot of times, like, if you want to come along, you can. That don't mean I'm paying.
That
I'm
very
already
well.
predestined going somewhere. You want to tag along, that's on you.
Or
That
hey,
means bring a purse with
I'm
you.
headed to Give me some Cheddar Bay biscuits. Oh, I'll meet you there. Meeting me there means you're taking care of yourself. Now,
It's not like I
it would
go-
be considerate for her to go out one day and she goes, babe, I got this one.
Now I'm talking about fuck consider. I'm talking every other.
No,
I got today.
I'm-
you got tomorrow. I got this
But
time.
like somebody
you
said,
got next time.
you buy the tickets, I buy the popcorn.
There we go.
Let's split the shit down the middle. All this, all on me?
Right.
Hell no.
Nah.
Nope.
Nah.
We are in 2020, shorty. Nope.
Not happening. Any one before I keep going?
Keep going.
All right. So. Sorry. Never date a woman that's not consistent when it comes to sex.
Yes.
Just like fellas, where how, a lot of times we do it to ourselves. We start dating women. We like to, take out, like we just talked about, wine and dine.
Yeah, you
In the
said
moment you stop it, there's an issue or problem.
Yeah, you said
do
that
the same
protocol.
shit to them. Do the same shit to them. I got it on a regular basis.
It needs to stay that way.
Need to stay that way.
Yeah, because if it falls off, that's going to open the door for a lot of shit.
Well, if it happens early in the relationship, what happens if you marry her and you're married for 20, 30 years?
That
No,
shouldn't
that-
change anything, man.
Well, I mean, the moment you, like, if you want to marry someone, the thing that going through your mind is, this is the person I want to spend the rest of my life with. So that means you have to continue to do married things or dating things or boyfriend and girlfriend, fiance, and that is always date each other.
Right.
The moment you stop dating is when issues and problems start to occur.
I agree.
You have to continue to date each other. It means you keep, you're gonna make sure you look your best. So, put on a nice little cologne or, get the lineup done or women, a little makeup or sexy little fitted outfit, whatever it is. You keep dating each other.
Gotta-
Keep that person
gotta have
going through their mind like, yo, this is why I wanted to be with you.
I agree. You got to have a date night if you can.
It's not just that, it's fun.
If you can ever get to one. Some motherfuckers is working too much. They just ain't going to get to it, yo.
If you don't have time, just
Shit,
have it home
yeah.
at least. Or do
No,
something.
I understand that. Or at least spend some quality time with another person.
Well, yeah,
but-
see, I think a lot of people would like to think that sex is the ultimate of it, where intimacy is better to me. I'm a mental
Agreed.
person.
Agreed.
Like, just having someone generally there that give a fuck about you is
Yeah.
a real good feeling because you could get pussy and dick anywhere. But,
Well
like,
said.
the fact that that person generally gives a fuck about you and that person is there, that stuff like that is hard to find.
Yeah, it's hard to find. I say, never date a woman who says that her male best friend is like her brother.
Oh, Jesus Christ, no.
She's fucking him. She's gonna put it out there flatline. Oh, he's like my brother. That's like my little brother. Yeah, she done fucked her little brother a couple times. And if she hasn't,
Smith right there.
and if she hasn't, yeah, that entanglement's coming real quick.
Or if it hadn't happened already.
Yo, it's
Haven't happened
crazy,
already.
yo.
I'm just being.
Yo, the internet's so disrespectful. They had Jada Pinkett said, "What month is this? August."
Listen, he knew it. He is an opportunist. He knew exactly what he was doing, and it's out there. It is what it is. But if she says that's like my little brother,
Right. I feel you, man. I feel
Fucking-
you. Because you have some people that like to keep play cousins and shit around.
Yeah, they
So
play
they
it.
get
yo, we
like-
grew up together. That's like my little sister.
Just,
Nigga, you
just
smash.
just one of those just in case type of
yeah,
situations.
fallback plans.
Right.
Fallback plans. Don't do it.
I feel you.
Don't fall for that trap, fellas. Don't ever date a woman who constantly gets advice from her friends.
Oh man,
Oh,
I'll
Jesus
never do
Christ.
that.
You got one of mine, and it's not just
Don't do it.
not just friends. And I'll tell you even further, Br.
Take it.
When it comes, never date a woman who lets outside interference
There it is.
from her parents, her cousins, her girlfriends,
Anybody.
whoever it is. The only people that need to be commenting on your relationship
You two.
is you and that individual. If you got a couple of them and y'all working together, it's
I-
three of y'all, whatever it is.
Whatever.
But those are the only individuals that have the right to comment on your relationship.
Couldn't agree more.
Well, to get to a
Couldn't.
springboard on that, don't date a woman, or I wouldn't date a woman that airs all her dirty laundry, because that
That,
Yeah, I
opens
feel you.
opens her friends to give their stupid advice.
I feel you.
Now, whether it's towards their friends or even on social media.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you can't. You gotta
If-
keep.
If you need social media to answer all your personal problems, we good.
Well, I mean, unfortunately, you have some people who don't, keep things in house.
Yeah, it's like they can't help it. What the fuck?
Oh man, I just thought of another one. We'll talk about that in a second. But no,
Mine's-
that's a great thing. I need to be able to know I can confide in you. Okay, and that's what that helps that bond. Like we went through hell and hot water together, and I know I can tell you something in the midst of an argument that she ain't gonna get thrown in my face, or your
Oh, that's the
girlfriends,
worst.
Yeah.
or whoever it is knows our business. Like this is our relationship.
And
The only
not
thing
even
they-
just that. It's not like friends they known since high school. It's someone they just met 3 months ago.
Or they're co-workers.
Oh, you
Oh, they're coworkers.
Y'all
Oh.
nice. I don't give a fuck if y'all grew up together.
Well, that
Like
too.
the
You
only
shouldn't-
like I
Nah,
always
you're
say,
right.
from a guy's standpoint, the only kind of conversation your boy should ever ask you about your girl or your wife is, does she make you happy?
That's it.
That's it.
Any other but
And
you,
no man should ever ask another man how his girl suck dick, how the pussy is.
and you know what? To
I'll
be
let
honest
you
with
know.
you, I've been around a lot of my dudes that are married, not married, deal with chicks. That's my wifey. Yo, how you and Shorty doing? Good. Conversation stops. We
Exactly.
don't care no more.
Exactly.
Yo, you good? Y'all good? Yeah, we good. Gone.
Conversation. Yep.
We don't want to know about how her cooking is. We don't care about how her, unless you have that single friend, like, yo, she got any friends? Other than that, we don't give a fuck about your relationship.
Yeah. At all.
We don't want to know. Now, if your female friend wants to give you advice and she ain't got no man,
All right, I was going to say, it could be good because she'll let you know what not to fuck with because her ass is by herself. So, certain things you can listen to, but don't take relationship advice with someone who ain't got their own shit together.
that's it. I can't tell you how to drive a car, but I can tell you how to fucking. Don't put gas in there, bitch. You got a car? You ain't. Then don't tell me nothing about this shit. You
Facts.
I don't ask any outside. And if I do ever ask an outside influence about a relationship question,
Trusted source.
it's a trusted source.
Trusted source.
I've known you. I trust you. You obviously must know what I'm either going through or you got an idea, but you didn't want to ask me. So I came to you and you was like, you know what? I kind of had this feeling, BR, let's chop it up. Other than that, I'll figure this shit out on my own, baby.
Not really. I'm dead with you. I'm dead with you. All right, let's go up. Next one. Never date a woman that won't satisfy you even when she's on her menstruation.
There's other holes.
And my favorite saying to that
Is
is God gave you 3 hoes. Pick one. Pick one.
listen, if you choose not to, somebody else will.
And what
Right.
I also want to let women out there know, the best way to cure cramps and to make your menstruation shorter is by having sex.
But you can't argue that.
It's a fact.
Man, listen, if that's your man that you're dealing with, he done been in the Red Sea before, so you might as well just let him jump in again. I mean,
No.
fuck.
Well, see, think about it.
I'm
again,
I'd rather go through the back mountains than fucking go through the Red Sea.
like take a hot shower,
Yeah, something. I don't know.
that shit up it in,
Listen,
tap that up real quick.
give your man head, bust him down. What the
There you
fuck?
go.
Exactly. There are other
Skull fuck, do
ways.
something.
Do something. It's
Nice
just-
hand job, something. There's no excuse for a man not to be satisfied.
And it
Men
ain't-
don't ask for a lot of shit.
and sports just started back up.
You ain't lying.
Shit.
Men don't ask for a lot of shit.
Don't.
Keep our balls empty and our stomachs full. It's as fucking simple as shit.
You gotta put that shit on
In
the
the
shirt.
Fuck you.
That is some real.
And don't
Hey.
talk, our ears empty.
Keep
Yeah.
my balls empty,
Our ears
stomach
quiet.
full, my ears quiet.
Yeah,
That's
man.
true,
like
but-
just
Just because you're on your time, because that's your thing, doesn't stop your man's urges to be satisfied.
right. You know, it's got to be consistent. And like we're not saying the ladies. We know that first 2 or 3 days. That's when it's real.
Yeah, we're not
like,
asking for you to
intense
be,
and shit like
give
that.
mad head, but
You know, but if you could go out, lollygag, and all kinds of other shit, you go home and take care of these balls. I ain't no fucking excuses.
that's it.
No excuses.
If these balls are any shade of blue,
And-
there's a
and
problem.
It doesn't have to be. It shouldn't be asked for. It should just be like y'all sitting there chilling and you,
You
go handle
already
your business.
You hit another one. Let's see if let's get into it because you already hit it. Never ever date a woman that you have to ask sex from.
Ask. Yeah.
You should.
If you have to ask for sex, problem, homie. Because I
Yeah.
always say it, and you may want to agree, people out there, you may not. If they not fucking you, they fucking somebody.
Somebody getting fucked.
If you have to ask for it, you sharing. Tell you right
Yeah.
now. You sharing.
And if you initiate and it doesn't reciprocate, something wrong there too.
I say it depends, like, you know, because I had to learn it the hard way, fellas, when I was married. And, like, I think my wife had to get up at like 7:36, some shit like that, to get ready to go to work. And I would try to, and I'd be waking up at like 3 in the morning. She can't go back to sleep. She mad as shit. So I realized you got to wake them up at least an hour
Before they gotta get up.
before they got to get to work. You gonna bust their ass, they get a nut, and they're already up anyway, so they just go get straight in the shower and go to work.
And
There's
they,
no
and they go to
problems
work
or issues.
relaxed.
Right.
Go to work
So
relaxed, you're fine.
Yeah, don't do what I did. You know what I mean? She get up at 6, you woke up at 2.
Yeah, nah,
You
yeah,
sleeping because you didn't nut it, you put the work in.
You gotta,
Now she
yeah,
up.
you passed out, now she mad at your ass. Now you get,
Oh, man.
she looking at you snoring and shit. And
Yeah,
she gotta get up
I
like
mean,
20.
she can't go back to sleep.
But if you shouldn't have to ask. You're in a relationship, you know there's gonna be an urge on both ends.
And like you said, especially if you've been together or you truly know the person, you know your partner's urges.
Yep.
So we shouldn't have any issues or any problems about, well, I didn't know.
Yeah, you walked. I'm in here playing this Fortnite. You walked in here with some booty shorts. I put pause. We know that
You ain't lying.
we're going.
In a heartbeat, nigga.
But don't say stop once you saw you cross the room. I ain't wear this for you. What? Fuck? You mean?
Yeah.
Hey man, don't do it.
Well, this is my number one. I was gonna save it for later, but I'll say it now. The number one thing:
Oh shit.
never ever date a woman that doesn't know when to shut the fuck up.
Oh my God.
That's a strong point.
And women, don't take it as if, oh, no. We're not telling you not to have opinion.
Yes.
We're not telling you to not be yourself. But there are times where you need to not speak, and you know it,
Yeah.
but you want to keep on with it. Or, we had a discussion, and, you just have some people that want to win the argument.
Yeah.
They want to have a discussion. They want to
just-
win.
yeah.
They want to have the argument. And, they
And
wanna
have
win
the
it.
last point.
They got to have the last point.
Relationships like that eventually cease anyway, so
Exactly.
it's
So
just a matter of time.
Yeah.
we're helping you before you get there. If you are just started dating a woman
Let's help
that
you
don't
out.
know when to shut the fuck up,
Wrap it up.
head for the hills.
That's true.
Head for the
No one
hills.
wants a lifetime of that bullshit.
And not only that, they can be saying the wrong shit at the wrong time. You could be out in public.
Oh, especially in public.
She wants to say some shit crazy. Now she can. And now, not only to you, she can say some crazy ass comment out loud to somebody in somebody else's direction. This bitch got the nerve to wear that, and she hear that. Oh, bitch, who you talking to? Now all of a sudden you gotta.
You got to fight.
Now we gotta fight.
And I remember that clear as day.
Don't.
I was born and raised in the Bronx. We were the movies. We always went to the Grand Concourse Plaza,
Mm-hmm.
161st Street, right across from the courthouse, where there was a shootout every night in the movie theater, right across from the courthouse. And this girl was a little too mouthy, and her man got dragged by 14 people. And I guarantee you, every time they got into it, first words out of her mouth is, that's why them niggas dragged you. Where was all that shit when you was getting dragged or whatever? So you gotta, don't put your man in an uncomfortable situation. Now, if you yourself is nice with the hands, you're a black belt, jiu-jitsu, all this other shit, talk all day long, boo-boo.
Talk that shit.
But if
Or
you
hook
gonna
the shit.
talk and I gotta help you clean it up,
if you hooking niggas like Tyson, talk your shit.
I'm
But
a mover.
don't talk your shit.
And then you ain't gonna do nothing? No, bitch.
Nah, what the fuck I look like? You
No.
started this shit.
And I always tell people this. Never, ever fight over a woman. You fight for her, but you
Well-
don't fight over her.
Well said. Well said.
Big difference.
Huge difference.
Big difference.
Huge difference.
All right?
But the whole go back to the initial thing. Women know how to push a button, and there's times you don't push that button.
Well, I
They
mean,
do it
here's the
anyway.
thing. If I know you and I care about you, I'm not going to hurt you. I won't, like, if you tell me some personal shit or whatever. Like I always been open and honest about like being sexually assaulted and shit when I was young or whatever. But like say if I was really private about it, and I divulged this to this young lady, and then like that's the first thing she spread out when we in public, and now I'm embarrassed.
And now you gotta beat the ass. I mean, see how it
You know what I'm
is?
saying? Yeah. So it's like,
Yeah. And on top of the shutting the fuck up, there's just times where you just gotta shut the fuck up.
I'll give you a prime example again with my ex-wife.
let's go, baby.
We're at a fucking grocery store in line, right? So I'm paying the bitch. I'm getting some silver out, right? Some silver change. And she said something stupid. Didn't shut the fuck up. I just took the chain. I went like this. And I threw it right at her. And I was like, shut the fuck up. And she was like this.
Stunned.
And the cashier was like this.
Okay, now she's in the middle of
And
it.
then as soon as we got in the parking lot, I yelled at her like she was a child. Like, who the fuck are you to try to embarrass me in front of this? First, you're talking stupid. You're bringing up shit you shouldn't bring up. And
That's-
I'm not going to tolerate that.
That's a discussion we can have in the car.
Oh, we had additional discussions in the car.
You know what I'm saying? But like, if
That's the way it
there's
should
an
be.
issue or problem, and be like, all right, we'll discuss it later, and leave
That's-
it there. We can discuss it in the car
It's now.
when we get home, but when
That's-
it's just us two.
That's where they don't shut the fuck up.
Nah.
If somebody says, "Yo, we'll discuss this later," that's the hint to
Same
not
same
continue
time
this
or place.
conversation. This is not the time nor the place to have this discussion. But some people, and I'm gonna say men and women, because some niggas act like bitches,
You ain't lying.
but they want to edge it on because they're like, "I'm in public. He ain't gonna
I
react.
want to show my ass.
I'm gonna show my ass right now," not knowing that you have to get in this vehicle and go to a private place with this person, and ain't nobody gonna be there to save your ass. And I'm not saying he's gonna physically put any hands on you, but verbally he might beat the living shit out of you.
Words hurt.
Words hurt, boy, and
words
they cut deep.
Bones and bruises heal. Words don't.
They don't hurt. So I definitely will agree with the learn when.
Shut
You know
the
what?
fuck
This
up.
is the time I'm gonna shut my fucking mouth right now. And you know what? Eat it. And if we want to get in the car and you want to voice your opinion in private with us too,
Right.
voice.
It's good. Let's
And
do
then
it.
we can do it in here and on the ride home. If you want to argue all the way to ride home, I'm cool with that.
Let's do it.
But don't belittle me
Right.
in
exactly.
public, because
Right.
I won't do it to you. I will never do that to you.
Facts.
I'll ever at all do that to you.
Facts.
I'm guessing that they learned that from watching their mothers talk to their fathers that way.
I would say that.
Some, but it just unfortunately, you have some women and men, because like BR said, I personally think men are bigger bitches than women anyway. But
Facts.
you have some people who make their past their present, which affects their future, because you dated someone who didn't allow you to voice your opinion. You're going to voice it this time now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that has nothing to do with that past situation. Has nothing to do with this present situation.
That's it.
Especially if that person didn't come for you.
Yeah.
If I'm not coming for you, why is you coming for me?
Word.
Just because it's something you may not want to hear, but it wasn't disrespectful.
I ain't get to talk in my last relationship. I'm going to talk now. Well, not now. Not now.
Oh, you just brought up another one. All right. Never date a woman that can't stop talking about her past relationship.
Yeah, about to say
Nigga,
that.
run for the hills.
Never date a woman that's going to compare you to her past relationship or her ex-man.
You know what that's telling you, right, fellas? She is not over that
She ain't
person.
done with that ride
Oh,
yet.
she's still
Not
fucking.
done.
Don't. Well, my last
Because
man
women will
did
go
this.
back to safe dick.
Yeah. That's what it's called, the fallback plan. If she's constantly bringing up her ex in comparison to what you do, well,
Right.
my last relationship, I was used to being taken out every day with. You should have never left that fucking relationship, baby.
Well, you could take yourself out that front door multiple times, and you taking yourself out.
That's it.
That's it.
That's another. If you're gonna bring your garbage of your past into this relationship and compare me to it, we good, yo.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
And listen, I ain't got no problem being alone. I'm no issue breathing my own air, bruh.
It's a wonderful feeling.
Yeah, because it's technically it's easier to live that way. You
It's
just,
so much easier.
just get some thought once in a blue moon that you're done.
Make your money, stash your coins, do your investments, and worry. When you only got to worry about you, man, shit.
Woo!
Life's a beautiful fucking thing.
Yes,
Because when
it
women
is.
are by themselves and they work, they save their money. When they're with somebody else, they don't save their money.
They expect you to be the fallback plan.
Ooh, man.
Never
Learn
did-
like I learned the hard way.
I say-
By me.
Never date a woman that can't see the bigger picture of anything.
Okay.
Like if they can't understand why you're doing something, well, that ain't gonna work. If you get never
It
date a
doesn't
woman
benefit them.
that don't date a woman that doesn't support what you do.
Your passion, your dream.
Your passion. And I'm not saying she's got to be your number one cheerleader, but
Right.
if
Support.
you break down what I'm about to do, and you be like, all right, baby, you know what? Go for it. Cool, but don't be the negative. "Oh, here you go. Everybody's doing that. What makes you any different? You know what? We need to just cut this shit right now.
Immediately.
Even something as simple as saving money. If you
So-
can't take it with you, so I don't plan on dying tomorrow. What's your fucking
Yeah,
point?
oh man, I would not. If a woman ever said that to me, well, what's the use for saving if you can't take it? You ain't gonna take it with you. So you just
I'm
want to
not
go broke
97.
today.
I'm not 97 years old.
Yeah, I'm.
If I was, I'd max out my credit card.
I blow it all right now. I roll the
Yeah.
dice on fucking everything. But
you ain't lying.
yeah, if a woman has, or since we're not gonna just say women, if you're dealing with somebody that doesn't have a financial plan,
Oh, you put my next one. That's the next one. Never date a woman who can't balance a checkbook.
if you don't know where your money is spent, then I can't. I really can't. If you know better not to, if you made $100 and you save 50, or you be like, you know what, I made 100, I'm gonna put 60 away and live off the 40, I can fuck with you. But if you made 100 and you blew 100, you're like, damn, nah, we good, yo.
'Cause
If
the
you
fact
see
that-
some real money, then you really
Well,
gonna
that's
blow it.
exactly, and that's the point. Like I try to explain to people, like if they want to blow through yours, whoever you dating, if they
Yeah.
want to blow through theirs, and they're done, where you think they're coming? They're coming to you.
Oh, you're next in line.
You're next in line. Oh, well, I shouldn't have any money? No, because you spent it.
Word.
I still got money. I'm good.
They can't save money, and you're like, oh, I'm broke. Your nails and your hair says different.
I'm not.
I like that.
Yeah, like-
your outfit says different too.
Yeah, like, they can't help it. They say, I always got to look good. There's ways of looking good without spending $300.
Facts.
Never.
And women can walk in the store with $100 and walk out with like 5 bags.
Yeah.
Men can't do that.
Nah.
You walk in the store with $100, you're walking out with a fucking belt.
That's it.
Maybe
If
it's
you're
some
lucky.
Jordans.
If you're lucky.
Yeah.
and
Two-
$100 the ugly Jordans.
2 T-shirts. 2 T-shirts.
It's something, like it's
That's
just
it.
we're not treated the same. We're truly not.
I
All
s-
right.
I say, don't. Go ahead. You got it.
All right. Don't date a woman that can't cut the umbilical cord. Like they're 30, 40 years old, they still call their mother mommy. And
I feel you. I feel you on that.
Nah,
it's like, it's not just that. Like I can't.
Still
I
self-dependent on their parents.
that, and then I can't leave the state because my mother's codependent. I was like, is she sick? Did you have cancer? She's not dying. The only problem is that maybe that your father's probably a drunk, and that's why you probably don't want to leave your mother. But guess what? She's not paying our bills.
That's it.
Or even worse, like, say you need money. She'll never learn because she'll always get money from her mother.
Yeah.
She'll never learn to avoid certain situations. Never avoid overspending or doing this or that because they know mommy or daddy has their back.
That I agree. If your woman is constantly running home,
It's not just that. Like I know a dude who got married. I'll see you tomorrow. Where are you going? I'm going to my dad's house to do what? Well, I'm sleeping over. What?
nah, we're not doing that.
Her bedroom was never changed. It was kept. It's like
Nah, we're not doing that.
can you take off of work from this, that, and take out a certain amount of money? So for what? Oh, because my dad's taking me on vacation. If you want, if you have the money to come, you can go. Obviously they're divorced today, but
Yeah, but if we had
Was
the
it
money,
Oh.
we can go.
it's just fucking weird. It's like,
Nah, that's too weird.
when
for me.
you're 30 something years old or 40, when the fuck you could grow up?
I can't do that.
Well, that brings me to this next one. I'm glad you said that, Ray. So, never ever date a woman with self-esteem issues, and that falls into it.
It
Yeah.
sucks 'cause they could be a great person, but that self-esteem issue is gonna kill her.
Yeah, that's good. That's gonna drain the fuck out of you because she's always gonna think that you're looking at something better when you could just be chilling.
Well, that falls also into the whole never ever date someone that you have to tell multiple times over and over again how pretty they are.
Oh, that's just fishing.
Self-esteem issues.
That's self-esteem.
Self-esteem, hands down.
If I gotta constantly build up your pride for yourself, the fuck am I like? Hey, Will Smith said it the best before the entanglement shit. It's not my job. It's not my job to make you. He says, it's not my job to make Jada happy, and it's not her job to make me happy.
Right.
She's got to make herself happy. I got to make myself happy. Then we share our happiness.
She made herself happier. Right?
Yeah, well,
That nigga ain't happy now, but I feel.
I felt that then. I felt that then, and hey, man, if you decide to stay with her, then that's your business. Will, still a fan.
I'll give
Love
it a
you.
year. Right
But,
now, it'll take him that long to properly hide his money. And shout out to Dr. Dre while we're talking about money, who showed up with a prenup after all. Shout out to him.
Yeah,
How did that happen?
He had that shit in hiding.
yeah, he probably had it all the time.
Now, he said he wanted to pay her spousal support, but he wasn't breaking up the properties and shit.
Nah,
He just bumped
hell
her
no.
head. He said, nah, prenup, bitch. Prenup.
No.
All right, so let's keep it going. Never ever date a woman who's extremely jealous. Now,
Whew.
a little jealousy is a good thing.
Everybody has
It's
jealousy.
cute.
though.
It's flirtation. It's
Everybody
funny.
everybody has it.
I'm talking about extremely jealous. Oh, you gonna just look at her? I got eyes, right? You think I'm gonna do this because this person just walked by? Am I trying to holler at it or something? That's different.
There's no way on God's green earth, anybody, male or female, if you're out with your significant other and an attractive person walks by, you think your girl's not already signed in that, yo, this dude is bad as hell. And she's already got it up and down. Now, sorry, some guys are not as cool with it. They're a little like, God damn.
Yeah, we're clumsy with it.
We're clumsy, and we may not give it a goddamn, but you give it like a good half turn of a head and back to normal.
At the very least, her eyeballs.
Yeah, but you can't kill your significant other for, nigga, we're not dead. My eyes still work.
Well, you know
Fat ass walks by, you gotta look.
the woman sees the girl first before you, so she
course.
knows she's coming.
And then she'll say some shit like, oh, you didn't see that? Like, if you gotta date a girl, if you're dating a girl and she thinks you flirting with every waitress you go out with, man, wrap that shit up, B. I'm telling you
That's
right
over.
now, wrap that shit up.
That's
You,
over.
you're never gonna have peace of mind. You will never have
Nah,
peace of mind.
no matter what you do, who you look at, oh, you blew the horn because this bitch is walking by. No, bitch, this dude is about to hit my car. Like, you killing me? Come on, man.
It
Well,
don't
it's
work.
funny. Or girls like saw a picture, or it was a meme, and it was like, "Oh, you're looking at that girl with that fat ass wrong." I was like, "What are you looking at?" And in the distance, you see a dog driving a car.
I remember that. That bitch was bad, though. I can't
Yeah, I
front.
was like, I was walking at the dog driving the car. I wasn't even looking at the girl.
I remember that one. And that girl, yeah, she body was banging.
Yeah,
Or
she
the other
was
one
bad.
where the guy's sitting in bed and the girl's like, he's probably thinking about girls. Like, and he says, I wonder what happened to Optimus Prime's trailer when he transformed.
We're simple.
That's simple.
We're
We're simple.
really
And that is
simple.
a damn good question. What the fuck happened
Like
to
I
that
said,
shit?
a little
Disappeared.
jealousy
Disappeared
is a
somehow.
good thing. A lot of jealousy, you don't want that. You're not anyone's property under any circumstances.
At all.
You're good. I got two more.
Okay.
All right, so never ever date a woman who's materialistic.
Facts.
And the reason I want to say it from
All
this standpoint,
facts.
the majority of them, I don't care if y'all agree with me or not, the majority of men or women, it's on you again, like we say, your preference, who want things they can't afford. And then they want you to buy it. So I always say, never ever buy anything for anyone they can't afford themselves.
That's all facts. That's all facts. Especially in this day and era, in today's world where we're living, where brand name means everything, from your slides to your sunglasses to your jeans to your sneakers. And some people wear them shits knowing that they're dead ass ugly. It's just the simple fact that they say Balenciaga.
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta put it on. Now, if your young lady is materialistic, cool. Buy that shit yourself, shorty.
If she can afford it, knock herself
And
out.
very few can.
And
Not
very
many.
few.
Yeah.
Very few. But don't look for me as your come up.
Well, I think unfortunately what a lot of men fail to realize when it comes to like relationships, they fail to realize the consistency of it. So if you buy one of those jeans, you're gonna have to buy a couple of more.
Oh yeah.
Hundreds more shit that's gonna come along with it. Because in the back of her mind is, okay, he can get this, and I want that.
You come in with some Chanel shit, she's thinking Fendi next, and all of a sudden she's gonna be looking at that Birkin bag.
You better go to the, where they closed it. What was that? pay less, and then write Fendi on it.
Shit.
But don't you ever buy your girl no shoes out of pay
Go to
less?
Chinatown.
Fellas,
Get all the
step up.
Fendi you want.
That word. I'll take
Facts.
you. I will take you right down to fucking Canal Street.
Facts.
Pick what you want, baby. Only
Anything,
wear it once though.
anything you want.
You only wear it once, but you can get away with it
They
for
be
that
having the
one
good
night.
knockoffs down there.
They
though.
do.
They be official.
They
not
do.
bad. The
Good quality.
quality's not that bad.
But I'm not a materialistic person. Like I can, you
Yeah,
ask
t-shirt.
anybody,
Give me a T-shirt. I'm good.
I'll wear t-shirts and sweatpants every day. I can care less as long as they match, and my sneakers go with the outfit. I'm fine. But I'm not in here looking at Balenciaga belts and Balenciaga sneakers, and I couldn't even tell you half the names these motherfuckers are wearing
Facts.
because I can't tell you the last time I've been shopping for myself. But I damn sure am not gonna date a girl who expects brand name. Like
Hey.
you expect it, like you earned it.
If she can afford it, because I always say, like, I don't want to tell anybody that someone is above their class. I
Yeah.
don't want to tell anybody because you just have some people that have money and come from money, but they're not all about that money.
Right.
But if you're dating someone that's all about that money and you can't keep up with it,
Don't do
it's
it.
not that woman's fault if you allow yourself to go broke. You know, like
Word.
you want to get this purse or that pocket, but you ain't pay your rent.
Like you hear some females say, "I can't date a guy with a 9 to 5." Why the fuck can't you?
What do you have?
Like I've heard that shit so many times from a lot of different women, and I'm still trying to figure out that part. Like, how come you can't date a 9 to 5, but you got a 9 to 5? So the guy that is the lawyer should be dating you then, right? That's basically what you're saying.
You have so many people who have that want to be taken care of mentality. And then when they, get it and they find it, they can't handle it because the person treats them like a child because that's pretty much what you are.
Yeah.
If I'm taking care of you, I'm buying everything, I'm pretty much a fucking parent.
That's it. And you want an allowance. Just don't. Well, I think truth you said it before. Don't go broke trying to keep up with the Joneses.
What?
Like
Oh my gosh.
I can't and I won't. Especially if I'm not from that bread. I'm not from that
Tax bracket?
That tax bracket.
Yeah, I feel you.
Nah, man. The fuck I look like going out here trying to buy you a fucking $4,000 purse, and my monthly expenses is $5,000. And well, fuck out of here, yo. So I'm gonna blow $9,000 just so you can say you got it.
That's similar to, because we're going to talk about that, the whole wedding ring situation.
Yep.
About how much you should spend on it. And my thing is, why would I spend 10 grand, 15, 20 grand on a ring, and then we're going to live in an apartment? That
How
shit
stupid
just
is
don't
that?
make
That's
yeah.
just stupid.
Nah.
Like if you got if your main objective is just to flex your relationship to other people, nah, man, we good. I don't do that.
We might as well get a studio.
You might as well. Shit, you might as well just get a 1-bedroom with a.
Yeah, we can flex all day then.
We can go.
Move to the worst hood where rent is $5.
Word.
I'm saying you got to take an Uber to your car.
Because you're not parking it nowhere
Yeah,
near you
nowhere
live.
there, you know what I'm saying?
You gotta leave all that brand name shit at another spot because you can't wear it out there. And then you can live comfortably.
Yeah.
Let's get this 1-bedroom, pay fucking $800 a month, and we can flex all day.
Yeah. I
Don't-
want a house though. Fuck that.
Just
shit.
don't complain to me when it gets hot in the hood because it's gonna get hot
Yeah.
in the hood.
Yeah.
Apartment's on the 17th floor. Elevator doesn't work.
Why we gotta walk up these steps, bitch? You said
Piss
you
in
wanted
the
to flex.
elevator, piss on the stairway.
You said you wanted to.
It's graffiti on the ceiling.
Oh, literally,
Yeah.
Facts.
literally.
All right, the last one I got, and then we'll see if y'all guys got any more. We'll get out of here. Never ever date a woman who's angry.
Who's always angry?
Who's always angry.
Yeah, I mean she's
That
never
is a
happy.
lot of pent up frustration. I would say most like when my father told me, women get to a point to where they're broken.
Oh yeah.
They've been in so many heartbreaks, so many headaches, so many fucked up situations
Yeah, but they let
that
themselves get
they're
into that.
they're not gonna change.
Nope.
Forever bitter. Yeah, you can't
They
change
pick
that.
the same kind of dudes every single time. That's your fault.
Now-
Expecting something new.
Now,
Right.
if you, isn't that the definition of insanity? Doing the same
I
thing
think
over
so.
and over and expect. Now, if you constantly date a certain kind of man and you get the same end results, then fuck, you never made a change for the better.
Fact.
That's all I'm gonna say. Now, if you have a type and that type failed you, switch your type.
I would say that you can still, my opinion, you can still have a type. You just gotta look in a different area.
No,
Like you
I
know,
agree.
like
I
they're
agree.
like if you like a specific type of person, try a different area. The library, something, golf.
Well, the
something.
thing is,
Yeah.
women with low self-esteem will constantly pick the same person. So that might be another issue with angry women.
Well, those are the ones who have
Good point.
whether depending on their body part, they always eccentric. Like I want to talk about that too, because like sometimes women need to understand you can't wear that while we out.
Well, it's a uniform. If you dress like a thought, don't expect to be treated like you're not one.
Facts.
That's
I mean, it doesn't mean men should mistreat you, but guess what? That's what's going to happen, whether you like to think so or not.
Like this is the way society is.
I mean, I'm not
Don't
saying
have
not
a
to wear
pussy
short
print
shorts.
and wonder why dudes
Yeah.
got their face in your crotch.
Thing is, if you want to wear short shorts, or just don't wear the short ones where it's up to your crotch, or
That's
you
it.
can see the ass cheeks.
it's like you
A
dating
little shorter. I
if
mean, a
you-
little longer.
If you dating a man that's well endowed and he always like, yo, I'm gonna step out real quick. He ain't wearing no drawers and he's swinging everywhere. You gonna kind of mad at that too.
Facts.
Now, why are all these bitches looking at you? Well, obviously,
Got these gray sweats on, boo boo.
I didn't tell you to walk outside of the house with half your titties out either, though. You knew we was going to go get something
Wear
to eat.
tights with see-through. Niggas watching your
And
bare
once again,
ass.
that's putting your man in a position to where he may have to get physical. Because some of these niggas on the street ain't gonna give a fuck who you with.
At all.
And disrespectful dudes
At
too.
all.
And they want you to be disrespectful because they've been looking for a reason to beat somebody's ass, and
Got some pent up frustration.
you're a fresh target. But I definitely agree with that, yo. If she's always mad, she'll never be happy.
Nah.
And you're not gonna take your frustration out on me. 'Cause that we're not living that way. Fuck.
But that ruins
that.
everything. That ruins the kids' lives, your life,
It ruins everything.
their own life.
It ruins.
I say to people
everything.
this. I've had an up and down life. I've had a lot of money, and at a point in my life, I was eating out of a garbage can. No matter how bad your life is, every day you wake up, you have an opportunity to make it better. Don't worry about what someone else is doing. Don't worry about what someone else's life is like. Make sure your life gets better every single day, and then you'll look back and be like, wow, I've come a long way.
That's why I tell some people you really need to detox off social media every once in a while. Take a week to fuck off. Don't post. Don't look at it. Deactivate your account for a minute. Leave that shit alone.
Facts.
Because you're too busy trying to figure out what so-and-so is doing and how can I get to that level. So I say, you know what? Let me level myself up. And the next time I'm on here, people can be like, damn, yo, you came up. That's what's up.
Because a lot of people don't say, because like, for those individuals who like to look at these, artists and rappers and stuff, and oh man, this person's got all this money, but a lot of them can because Jay-Z came and walked to the corner store. But that engineer, that producer, that A&R, he can because nobody knows him.
Nobody
he
knows
still
who-
got the money.
Every time Jay-Z say, yo, Guru can live a normal life
Fact.
and walk out here, go to the beach with his family, and nobody knows who the fuck he is. See, that's the problem. Everybody wants to be in front of this thing.
I'm good.
You can put me behind that curtain.
Sound good. Yeah,
I'm fine.
As long as that paycheck's the same, I'm good.
I can't wait for the day to hear somebody singing a song that Constructicons made and have no idea who the fuck I am. I'm like, damn, that shit's dope. Y'all like that song? Yo, this shit's a hit.
That's going to happen this year.
That's what's up.
It's
I've always
already happened, to be honest with you, but
Yeah,
it's
different-
going to happen. It's going to happen more.
some people. It's just that you gotta understand who you're dating, and I get what you say. Let's move in right away so I can figure out your flaws and whether I want to be with you or not.
Yeah.
It's just you gotta some people will. You can't base your relationship on I'm going to change them
Well, you like you said, like
because you can't change a motherfucker that don't
right,
want to
you can't
change.
change a person, but a person can grow, if that makes sense.
It makes total sense.
You have some people who are just fixated on what they want, and that's just what they want. It's not gonna go anywhere. And unfortunately, as far as men love to be the Captain Save-A-Ho. Like, it'd be one thing if she's finished with that lifestyle, she's ready to grow up and move on. That's a person who's grown.
Yes.
But if you're trying to force it out of her, it's not gonna happen. It's gonna end real bad for you.
That's that. Go to the stripper, go to the
There's
strip
always
club.
somebody out there
There's
with
always that dude talking to the girl. Yo, you don't need to be doing this.
Yeah.
You could be better. How you not know this bitch is raking in some money right now
a
and
lot of
doing
chicks
well,
put themselves through college, yo.
bruh?
Now all them chicks is fucking and sucking.
They're not.
Yeah.
Well, they just know how to game your dumb ass out your money.
You ain't lying.
I know a lady who used to be a model. She started OnlyFans, and 1 year she bought land and a house in West Virginia. She used to live in Edison, New Jersey.
Done.
You know, Edison's not a great place.
At all. That's a come up.
She bought her own land in less than a year.
Listen, I am all for. If you're taking money and flipping it into the right areas, I'm all with you. Just don't do it for this shit. Don't flex for the people that don't know you, because when shit hits the fan, they don't know you.
Well, people shouldn't know. You know what I mean? Like, I always tell people, you know, at my heyday, I'm on the bus with a pocket full. I'm good. I'm literally the richest nigga on this bus. You know what I'm saying? I am. I don't care what that nigga pulled up beside me. I got more money than him. You know? Everybody shouldn't always know what you have. You know what I
And
mean?
that's when the stick up kids come out.
I wish a nigga would. Nigga, I was born and raised in Warriors Camp. Nigga. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man.
I'm talking nowadays.
Yeah.
All that flexing for the gram, niggas will find out where you at.
Well, I mean, it's what I tell people, man, on the real, and we're going to get out of here. I'm not telling you not to buy your chains, not to buy your cars, not to buy all your stuff, but what you have to understand is you need to have proper protection. And Triple X is the Tashion was a
Perfect
prime
example.
example of that. They just happened to see him coming out the bank with their bag, knowing it's money, and they followed him, then they ended his life over that money. Security, when you're on that type of